Galaxy A37 and A57 are here. This is the follow-up to last year's Galaxy A36 and A56 series. Earlier this year, Samsung released the Galaxy S series, but if you are on a budget and you want the Samsung experience, then this just might be the phone for you. The Galaxy A37 5G series comes in four awesome colors: charcoal, evergreen, white, and lavender. Just like the Galaxy A37 series, the Galaxy A57 5G comes in four awesome colors, starting with awesome gray, awesome navy, awesome icy blue, and awesome lilac. The entry-level model comes with 8 gigabytes of physical memory, 128 gigs of internal storage, and it will retail for only 25,990 pesos, while a upper tier variant with 256 gigabytes of internal storage will retail for 27,990 pesos, but you can get it at a discount for only 26,490 pesos. On the other hand, the Galaxy A57 5G starts off at 28,990 pesos for 8 gigabytes of memory and 128 gigabytes of storage. Now, if you need more storage, you can get the 8 plus 256 gigabyte variant for only 30,990 pesos. But if you're lucky, you can get it at a discount of only 29,490 pesos. Now, if you really need more storage and more memory, then you can choose the 512 gigabyte variant, which also comes with more memory at 12 gigs. However, this will set you back for 37,990 pesos. So considering the jump from 256 to 512 gigabytes, you might want to go for the 8 plus 256 gigabyte variant instead. Now, if you decide to purchase these devices in the Philippines, then you're in luck because they all come with a free protective case, travel adapter, and 2 years of extended warranty. So you might be wondering what's new with the Galaxy A37 and the Galaxy A57 5G, and how the hell can you tell the two apart? Now, of course, they're physically, the bezels are much slimmer. It's also extra light, and this is one of the first things that we noticed when we held the Galaxy A57 5G. The difference in the heft of these two devices is very noticeable. The Galaxy A57 is more premium. Not only is it lighter, the edges are made of a metallic material, could be aluminum, and the bezels are thinner. On the other hand, the Galaxy A37 5G is slightly heftier. The edges feel like they're made out of plastic, and the bezels are slightly thicker. So in addition to that, one way to tell between the A37 and A57 would be to look at the antenna lines. And if you look over here, the Galaxy A57 has an antenna band on the upper left and right edges of the phone. Now, if you stack these phones together, you'll notice that the A37 is slightly wider and taller compared to the A57 as well. So definitely the Galaxy A57 is the more compact and more premium device out of the two. Looking under the hood, the A37 5G is powered by the Exynos 1480 chipset, while the A57 5G is powered by the Exynos 1680 5G. Both of them use the 4 nanometer manufacturing process. Unfortunately, there is no Snapdragon variant this time around, so we just really have to give it a chance. The good news is that the Galaxy A57 5G comes with Wi-Fi 6E support. So if you have the hardware at home or in the office to support that, then you will be able to get the most out of your infrastructure. Both the A37 5G and the A57 5G come with IP68 dust and water resistance, which is an upgrade from last year's A36 and A56 series, which are both IP67 rated. And if this is not enough to convince you, then the display is also upgraded. Now it uses Super AMOLED plus display with maximum brightness of 1900 nit. Both the A57 and A37 5G come with 5000 milliamp hours of battery capacity, and they charge at a maximum wattage of 45 watts. Camera hardware remains roughly the same compared to its predecessors with a 12 megapixel selfie camera. Main camera is a 50 megapixel snapper with optical image stabilization. Galaxy A37 5G comes with a 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, while the Galaxy A57 5G comes with a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Both these devices also come with a 5 megapixel macro sensor. Now, one of the key improvements this time around is the enhanced image signal processor, as well as lower noise on the Galaxy A57 series. So, for content creators out there who love to take photos and videos, then this is something to look forward to, as camera hardware has always been the strong suit of the Galaxy A series. Unfortunately, the Galaxy A series still doesn't come with telephoto lens. So if that's something that you need, then hey, look no further than the Galaxy S26 series. No eSIM support for either the A37 or A57 5G, unfortunately. Now, when it comes to software, the A37 and A57 series is solid. It comes with all the goodies that Samsung has to offer: security, care of knocks. Now, the big thing this year is Samsung's pledge to support up to 6 major OS updates and 6 years of security updates. Now, that goes a long way to get the most out of your hard earned money, because you can use your device and keep it updated for a much longer period of time. So that's it for the Samsung Galaxy A37 and A57 Series 5G. Do you have any questions so far? Talk to us in the comments, and we'll look forward to the launch. For more content like this, head over to our YouTube channel at TechKuya. See you guys there. Alam.